What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Now, I know no one likes the Sun, I don't like them myself, but Priti Patel's done a piece in there absolutely destroying Diane Abbott. It headlines, Diane Abbott called for the abolition of MI5. Labour can't handle our security and counter-terrorism. Of course not. The Labour leader considers terrorists friends, remember. When you accept the job as Home Secretary, sadly, you know there will be days like Friday, obviously referring to the London Bridge attack. If it wasn't for our police and the extraordinary heroism of a few Londoners, it could have been an even darker day. Yes, it could have. I absolutely love the picture of Diane Abbott they got there. Hilarious. The harsh reality is that there are more depraved individuals like Usman Khan out there who hate this country and its values. Every day I sign a huge pile of warrants that authorise the police, National Crime Agency and MI5 to mount surveillance ops against people suspected of plotting attacks. Some of the things I read are chilling, but this process helps lead to arrests and the foiling of terror plots. No fewer than 24 have been thwarted in the past 2 years. I simply don't believe that Diane Abbott, who will become Home Secretary if we don't secure a Tory government on December 12th, would sign off on operations that make attacks like the London Bridge one a rarity. I don't believe that she would either, to be honest with you, Priti. After all, she called for the abolition of conspiratorial groups like MI5, and we know Jeremy Corbyn disapproves of police using shoot-to-kill tactics against terrorists. His Labour is not like any Labour Party that has been in government. I might not agree with former Home Secretaries Jack Straw and David Blunkett, but I never doubted their commitment to national security. I cannot say the same for the current crop, who have spent their political lives criticising our police and security services while praising terror groups, as we all know. Staggeringly, because of a law introduced by Labour in 2008, Usman Khan was automatically released from prison without having to appear in front of the parole board. Friday's horrific events make it clear we need to go much further in keeping terrorists behind bars for longer, something I said in my first video about this situation. We're recruiting 20,000 more police officers and are on track to increase funding for counter-terror policing by 30%. But all of this is at risk in 11 days. The choice facing the country on December the 12th couldn't be starker. Yeah, don't vote for Corbyn. Otherwise you're voting for people like this. And that is the end of the article there. But yeah, don't vote for Corbyn, otherwise you end up with more terrorists. And of course, Diane Abbott as Home Secretary. But Priti Patel is correct. It would be dangerous to get a Labour government in. Now, I'm not telling you to vote Tory. She's telling you to vote Tory because she's a Tory. I'm not a Tory. Vote for who you want to vote for. Anything but Corbyn and Swinson, though, I would say. Either Brexit Party or Tory is realistically your only option, and if you're in Scotland, obviously don't vote for the fucking SNP. You know, the party that wants independence then to join the EU again and not be independent, because logic, I guess. But at the end of the day, I think that Priti has forgot something here. I'm not sure that MI5, MI6 or any security service would share intelligence with the Labour government, and especially not Diane Abbott. Would you, in all honesty? I certainly wouldn't. It's too risky and might well end up being a waste of time, since they probably won't do anything. But Priti Patel is right when she says that she doesn't believe that Diane Abbott or a Labour government would be able to keep us safe and put national security at the forefront. It would be second in their mind to pushing through their socialist policies of buying up everything, nationalising it and making us all pay thousands more in tax a year. This is what the Labour Party is now at the end of the day. But on that note, I will end the video there. It was only going to be a short one, just bringing you this Sun article, which of course no one likes the Sun, so I'm glad it was only a short one. Before I go, I want to thank our PayPal, Patreon, Subscribestar and YouTube members for supporting the channel, along with everyone who watches my videos. Remember to let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Leave a like, subscribe with the notification bell and share this video as it helps the channel a lot, and I will see you all in the next one.
This Parliament is a dead Parliament. It should no longer sit. It has no moral right to sit on these green benches. They don't like the truth. Twice they have been asked to let the electorate decide upon whether they should continue to sit in their seats, while they block 17.4 million people's votes. Parliament is a disgrace, but they're too cowardly to give it a vote. But the time is coming The time is coming, Mr. Speaker, when even these turkeys won't be able to prevent Christmas.
There is a pattern consistent throughout history of oppressed people turning on the oppressors, slaves against their owners, the peasantry against the feudal barons, colonies, Mr. Verhofstadt, against their empires, and that is why Britain is leaving. And it doesn't matter which language you use, we are going, and we are glad to be going. We're off.